video number 4 and 5, I shared with you the, the structures, the different aspect of a full song. Talk about the intro, the chorus, the verse, and how the song can be end by you as a songwriter or a music creator. I share with you that it is optional to when starting a song, and it is also optional to end a song. What am I saying to you as a songwriting educator and as a songwriter myself for 25 years, and also a recording gospel artist? What am I saying to you? There's not a one way to start a song, and there's not a one way to end a song. That's what I'm saying in a nutshell. As what we would say, the Caribbean people would say, because I am a born Caribbean. Yeah, man. From hear that language, yeah, man. Yeah. So let me know what is your input from this video, as I'll be sharing with you my depths of knowledge regarding to more details of aspect of the writing a full song. So when it comes on to intro, it's so amazing, because you see, songwriting is a multi-purpose art. Music is a multi-purpose art, but we are talking about specific the songwriting. Everything about where music is concerned, it is a multi-purpose. So a person can use one word into an intro. One word, but used in different tones and all of that. Then it go to the chorus. Or person may use different words, like like adjectives, verbs, or that description type of way. So what am I saying is that the intro can consist of, say, 4 or 5 different words, then the chorus. So there's no one way for intro. And the intro can be also just instrumental. So that's my little I will share with you regarding to the intro. For a chorus, that we call it the hook, some person call it the sauce of the music. Persons give the chorus different names. I don't know what you call the chorus, but we'll just make it be simple, the chorus. I guess because it is repeating the song several times, why some person call it the hook or the sauce of the song. So the chorus don't have to repeat twice. Mm, most music you hear the chorus repeat twice before go to the verse, the first verse, but it doesn't necessarily have to be that case because I have heard um a very known um artist, female artist to the exact. She's an international artist from Canada. Um, she only structure her chorus between 6 lines. So she sing the chorus one time, but she structured it in a way that it is longer than the regular structure. And she just do the chorus one time, first verse, then the chorus one time, second verse, then the chorus one time again, then the third verse to the end. That's how she structure um, her chorus, and and I've I've admired her for that. And I also create song in that type of way. So as I said before, chorus don't have to be repeat before the first verse. A chorus can be done only one time, then the first verse, then chorus one time, then the second verse, and it continue like that to the end of the song. The other aspect, a verse, and this is just the reality. These are just a part of the foundation. So when we talk about a verse, we're talking about lines. And for me as a songwriter, I'm sharing this with you. This is what I do within the first line of a verse. I try not to go beyond 8 words. 8 words for each line. So the first line, 8 words. The second line, 8 words. The third line, 8 words. The fourth line, 8 words. And there we call it a bar. The 4 bars. Or some person call it the bar. Eight. The 4 different lines. But each line, I just focus and not to pass 8 words. So for every music out there, is either it's going to be a 4-line song or a 6-line, not song, I mean verse. My apology. A 4-line verse, a 6-line verse, or it's going to be a 8-line verse, or it's going to be a 12-line verse, or it's going to be a 16-line lines verse. Lines, 16 lines, one verse, or it's going to be 18 lines, one verse. And what I've observed is that coming from a Caribbean background, yeah, man, Irie, you know which Caribbean country is that? The DJs tend to do 16 bar to 18 bar. And the rappers, the same, the rappers from all over the world, they tend to stay right there. 16 lines or 18 lines. And what I observe about singers like myself, because I'm not a rapper, I'm not a DJ, I'm a singer. What I observe by other singers is that they tend to stay within 4 lines, 8 lines, between 4 and 8 lines, the most by singers. It's where a singer may go up to a 12 line singing first verse to 12 line, or second verse to 12 line, or even third verse to 12 line. It's weird where singers go to that level. They mostly stay at a 4 line, or they call it 4 line bar, or they stay at 8. 8? Yeah, 8. So it's either 4. Oh, no. Yeah, 8. So two sets of 4. Two sets of 4 combined together. The 8 are separated. 4 lines, first verse, 4 lines, second verse, 4 lines, third verse, 4 lines, or 8. First verse, 8 lines, second verse, 8 lines, the third verse, 8 lines. Yeah, 8 lines. That's where most singers stay. As before, that's where I stay too. 4 lines or 8 lines as a singer. But the rappers, they are the one who go like 12 bar, 16, 18 there. So I trust that this information I'm sharing with you is beneficial to you as a songwriter, as a music creator. So feel free to comment and let me know your input on these things that I'm sharing with you. See you in the last video.